Alright then, hello. Today we're going to be doing a new type of CTF. This one's called Lord of SQLInjection, which is basically a list of looks like 30 SQLI challenges in which we're able to try out. And though yeah, it's a Korean based site. You can look it up at losrubia.kr. And yeah, let's get started with this SQLI challenge. So the very first challenge that we have is Gremlin. So if you go right here, we're given the query: select ID from probably Gremlin, where ID is equal to that and pwn is equal to that. Okay, so I'm guessing this is the source code that was given. So we have a preg match of probably do not try attacking another table database. Okay then, probably. So preg match, if we just look up preg match, what is this? So preg match is what is preg match? Whether a match was found in the string. So I guess this is some kind of regex to look for any matches if this was found in the string. Select an ID from problem where ID is equal to, you get the ID and the pwn equals get it in get ID. So I guess are we able to set whatever? So if we just do this, so I guess to access the get ID feature, we just need to do ID is equal to, I don't know, like hello and and PW equals answer. So okay, so to be able to fill in ID right here, all we have to do is write question mark ID and then the value that we want to put, and then PW right here, and then the value that we want to put. So now we want to make this SQL statement true, because if you guys don't know, for SQL statements, we're trying to make this query true. We're trying to, like, I guess, set this query true. So we select ID where ID is equal to, I think, what if we try commenting it out? So like is equal to 0, 0 or 1 equal to 1, and then we just do comment everything out. Right, and then I think we just have to put a parentheses right here. Okay, Gremlin cleared. So what I did right here was basically did select ID. This is like a basic SQLI injection thing. So what I did right here is selects an ID from Gremlin, where ID is equal to 0. So ID, if finds an ID is equal to 0, then that means it's true. Or if it doesn't find it, so this is gonna be, let's say if this is false, so where ID is equal to 0 and there's no ID that equals to 0, or we could set it as 1 is equal to 1. So when you have a false or true or table. Okay, or so input. So if you, let's assume like one of them is, this 0 is false and 1 is true. That might not be the case, but let's say, so 0 is false and 1 is true. And if we or something, you know how we said 1 is true, so it's gonna be true. So if either these are so that, yeah, so if 0 is false and 1 is true, and if we or them together, it's gonna equal still true. And that's basically what happened here, where if ID was false or 1 equals 1, that's always going to be true, because 1 is always equal to 1. So this is always going to run successfully. And then right here we comment these, what this does, it comments everything else. So if you just look up in SQLI, this is what this does, it just comments the rest of the query out. So none of this gets taken into effect, so all of this gets ignored. Anything after this gets ignored. So it only runs technically whatever I have highlighted right here. Highlighted right here, it only runs all of this that's highlighted and ignores everything else outside. And then since this gets passed right here, if the result is equal to true, or if the result is able to run successfully, it solves Gremlin. And that's what we did. We cleared Gremlin. So that was all for this challenge. Basically the payload was just where or is equal to 1. So just basically this. Anyway, I hope you guys learned something new today, and yeah, that was about it. Peace.